Good morning. Headed out from Tennessee, headed over to South Carolina to Oak Plantation Campground just outside of Charleston. Going to meet with Dean and Valerie, and we're going to do some camping to state parks in South Carolina. Going to do this, and then in May we're off to Alaska. Radiance of the Seas out of Vancouver, 7 days up, 7 days back. Mike and Janet from England will be joining us on that trip, and Mark and Elisa, Carol Ann, Vicky was gonna come, but her daughter had some medical issues, so she has to stay home and take care of that. I know how that goes. So anyway, time to get away and start camping. Let me give you a little view of the Tennessee hills here outside of Nashville. So headed over to South Carolina, so it should be a little fun trip. Stick around and we'll see what happens. Well, after 2 days of travel, made it to Oak Plantation Campground. Very nice campground. All grassy spots, but they're fairly level. Spaced out. Showers and facilities. I have a electric and water site, which these are. Those over there, oh, there's Valerie, are water, electric, and sewer sites. I'm gonna go say hi to Valerie. Anyway, first day of travel, made it to a Walmart in Williamsville, North Carolina, and now we're down at Charleston, so let the adventure begin. Well, second day in Charleston, we stopped by the Charleston Visitor Center. Very nice. Very nice displays. And they have a free bus. We're gonna go catch that here in a minute. She said make sure you get the 211 bus and it'll take you around Charleston for free.
We get the bus right over here.
Okay. So we'll see what this is all about. Looks like a nice day.
Oh, the red dot.
Are we the purple one?
We're the green.
Oh, the green?
We're the green.
Okay, moving in. And where are we going to the market? Perfect.
That's the visitor center, the first red dot up there.
Okay.
And then come all the way around, and then we get off at the Charleston Market.
Perfect. And then we could keep down here in Florida.
Then if you want to go down here, we can walk over here, get the bus, and ride around again.
Okay, that's our plan so far on the free Charleston bus. This is all right. Yeah, it's a good thing we took the train. There is absolutely nowhere to park. And these narrow streets, old Charleston. Yeah, the city market. I remember this was here before. Let's stroll through here and see what's up. Strolled around Charleston a little bit and then went to the waterfront and had some delicious she crab soup. At Charleston Museum, they have a replica of the H.L. Huntley submarine. I guess that's the explosives charge that they... How do they keep themselves from blowing up though? Anyway, a torpedo they stick on a ship or ram into a ship. I so sure wouldn't want to get in that thing. Took a drive today down to Folly Beach. Houses finally got out of the houses. They're all along the beach. And everywhere is paid. Paid parking, 30 bucks. No thank you. It is a pretty beach. White sand, or kind of a gray sand. It's not that nice a day though. Well, that's Folly Beach. Go see if we can find some place for lunch. 30 bucks go a long way toward a draft beer. Well, that's Dr. Dean and Valerie ahead of me there. We're headed over to Poinsett State Park. We just left Oak Plantation. About an hour and a half drive, about 100 miles, give or take. So, nice trip so far. We're kind of taking the back roads. Nice scenery here in South Carolina. Entryway to Poinsett State Park. Wait for a bus there, I guess. I don't know.
Arriving at Poinsett State Park on the left.
Since Congaree National Park didn't have any RV camping, we stayed at Point Set State Park for 2 days while we visited the national park. The boardwalk at Congaree National Park. Really, it's a protected swamp, old growth trees and pines, bald cypress, and kind of a wildlife sanctuary.
Hello, Larry.
Hello. Supposedly the water's over the walkway down here somewhere. And the swamp.
So here are the swamp cypress trees, and they grow up to be 150 feet tall. Is that true?
They're big. They said they're the biggest.
Big, 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 and they're beautiful. What a gorgeous place this is.
And the mosquitoes aren't too bad today.
Yeah, not too bad.
They have a mosquito meter, and it said goes from non-existent number 1 to 6 is a war zone out there.
War zone.
It's pretty good today.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's kind of moderate today. I've only killed 1 or 2. Here's the mosquito barometer I was telling you about. Wouldn't want to be here when it's a war zone. Third stop at Kings Mountain State Park. We're going to go tour the Kings Mountain battlefield today, and then we're going to go to the old farm that they have here, see what that's all about. But a rustic campground. Showers and facilities are nice. The roadways are a little need of repair, kind of rocky, and looks like they have some long-term residents, but all in all, very quiet at night, just out here in the woods, on top of the mountain. The trek around the top of the Kings Mountain was a little bit of an endeavor, but well worth the effort. The battle was really well laid out. And the monument, that's a pretty neat monument, isn't it? Get some pictures of the plaques. At the top of the mountain, this is where the action took place. Kings Mountain Monument was a fitting tribute to the soldiers that showed George Washington that we could win this thing. We drove over to the Living History Farm. This looks kind of interesting. First thing you come to is in the parking lot is the privy. And then we'll walk over. This has got to be the farmhouse and the barn. And see what this is all. This looks like revolutionary times.
We're at the farm here at, don't remember the campsite.
Kings Mountain.
Oh, Kings Mountain.
That's right.
Just south of North Carolina. So there.
In South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's it. We're on
That's
the
it.
border.
And we're going to go see the old farm. Well, the farmhouse. Chicken coop. Outhouse back there in the back. I don't know what this guy is. Here, we'll see. A well.
An old oven where you bake bread.
Oh, pizza oven.
Well, they probably bake bread, but this
Yeah.
is a chicken coop.
Oh, they're just storing that in there, I guess. Yeah, this has got to be some kind of chicken.
This was a storage house.
Oh, meat smokehouse.
Smokehouse.
Yeah. That's the outhouse. It was a hard way of life.
Yeah, sorghum.
Oh, sorghum. I thought that was a blacksmith. Maybe that is a blacksmith back over there.
I think it's a
Sorghum. Okay. There was a sweet shop. After spending a pleasant morning walking around the farm, we returned back to the campground. Well, our fourth stop at, I believe it's Hamlin Lake, the Twin Lakes Army Corps of Engineers campground. Just got in, just got set up. Beautiful campground. Everything well spaced out. The sites are, of course, it's going down to a lake. They're at a little bit of a slope, Wish I'd have gotten that one. That one looks pretty nice. That one was a little bit of a challenge, but we made it, got it level. Go see where Gene and Valerie are. I'm site 62, they're 69. Oh, that's the double site he was talking about. But you don't get your El Senor discount when you use that one. Looks like he got in there, got set up. We spent 2 nights at the campground, chilling out and watching sunsets like this. Well, the last stop on our trip here in Cleveland, Georgia. Stopped at Jenny's Creek Campground. A little tight in here, and it's a work in progress, but hey, it suits us for 2 nights. Gives us a chance to see the vineyards or the wineries in the area, and stopped last night at a brewery, a Tantrum Brewery. I took a picture, I'll put it in here, it was pretty cute. That was okay. Tonight we're gonna hit a winery and have lunch with some friends of Valerie and Dean's. That pretty well wraps up our camping trip. We were gonna stay at the top of Georgia Airstream Park, except they're having a rally this weekend, so we didn't know if we'd be able to get a spot there or not. So that's gonna wrap it up. But stick around. Coming up in May, May 17th, I think, we're going to Alaska. That'll be a good trip. We're gonna enjoy that. 7 days up, 7 days back. So that'll be a good cruise. So hang tight. We'll see you soon. Bye. Here's the sign I mentioned at Tantrum Brewery. Well, it must be Jenny's Creek. Right here behind our camp spots. A little road noise though. Oh well. Nice setting.